Local trusted solar installation company. For a free estimate, call 217-652-6533.
Ryan McMahon takes a curveball outside, ball one. The 23rd home run given up by Kyle Gibson was a 2-run blast by Charlie Blackmon to make it a 1-run game. 5-4 Cardinals, 2 outs, bottom of the second, nobody on. The pitch for McMahon. He looks at a strike, 1-1. McMahon walked and scored the second run in the first inning. The Cardinals got 2 on back-to-back home runs by Nootbaar and Goldschmidt. Then the Rockies scored 2. The Cardinals put up 3. The Rockies have answered with 2 on the home run by Blackmon. Here's a swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch. And way out in front, Ryan McMahon. He's down in the count 1-2. McMahon has struck out 5 times in the series, 181 times in 2024. The right field corner is unguarded for the left-handed batter. Gibson's 1-2 pitch, a swing and a miss, a ball that dropped out of sight. McMahon strikes out. The third strikeout for Gibson. Well, he survived the second inning with the lead. Ricky has the third, 5-4 Cardinals.
They say consistency is the key to success. They weren't wrong. So how about grabbing a beer that's consistently smooth, consistently refreshing, and consistently light? You might just find that the road to success can be pretty enjoyable. Michelob Ultra, the perfect balance of taste and refreshment, and only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. And enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Enjoy a true St. Louis Cardinals baseball experience. Book your Grand Slam ticket package today at the luxurious Marriott St. Louis Grand, steps away from Busch Stadium. You'll get 2 Cardinals tickets, plus free hotel self-parking, complimentary high-speed internet access, and $20 towards a great pregame or postgame meal at Zinnia Bar and Grill. Grand Slam ticket packages start at $199. Book yours today at MarriottStLouisGrand.com. That's MarriottStLouisGrand.com. Proud hotel partner of the St. Louis Cardinals.
This is Cardinals broadcaster John Rooney. Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is for the people of Missouri, in good times and in bad. They're for Missouri families and Missouri communities. And when Missouri weather rips through our state, they are here to put back the pieces. So if you have 1 car or 20, a home or an apartment, a business, a boat, or an entire family legacy to protect, if you're a Missourian, Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is for you.
Yo, this is Ice-T repping Raising Cane's Iced Tea. The only iced tea as fresh as me. Brewed fresh throughout the day and perfectly poured over Cane's signature crushed ice. It pairs perfectly with those hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, and buttery Texas toast. That's why Raising Cane's Iced Tea is the official iced tea of iced tea. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Cane's is now open in Edwardsville.
Thomas Saggese leads off the top of the third inning. 5-4 Cardinals. And he takes strike 1 from the left-hander Kyle Freeland, who's back out again. He's given up 5 runs on 5 hits through the first 2, and this game has been an adventure so far. The cutter missing in makes the count 1-1. Saggese walked in the first inning, and that's the only walk allowed by Freeland. He does have 3 strikeouts, facing Saggese, Pages, and Fermin here in the Cardinals half of the third. Off-speed pitch misses high. Got a good changeup. He showed it there, but there's just not a crisp mix of pitches from him today. Say the same thing about Kyle Gibson, although the Cardinals defense has not helped him. There's a changeup that's popped up right side and could be playable by the first baseman Tolia, who's over towards the stands, and he makes the play. Saggese pops out. And that's how the top of the third starts. On the Run is serious about our hometown team.
How serious, you say?
Well, when the Cardinals score 6, and they are 5-6 of the way there, drinks are just 60 cents the next day at participating locations, because On the Run is always
St. Louis
serious. Pedro Pages struck out. He broke an 0 for 14 yesterday in a big way, a couple of 2-out hits. There's a sharply hit ball to second. It's handled by the second baseman Schnuck. He throws him out. 2 quick outs for Freeland here in the third inning. And it brings in Jose Fermin. Cardinals with 2 in the first, 3 in the second. Colorado with 2 in the first and 2 in the second. And there's some unearned runs along the way. Freeland has given up 5 total, and 3 of them are earned. And Kyle Gibson has given up 4, and 3 of them are earned as of right now. Breaking pitch, strike 1 to Fermin, who bounced out his first time. Not really been able to get going offensively at the big league level this year. Last 2 seasons in AAA, all he's done is hit, and hit some more. And some power in that, too. Breaking pitch low, 1-1.
Fielder Nolan Jones was charged with 2 errors because he misplayed balls. If they changed all the hits that were misplayed into errors, there'd be some much lower batting averages.
No doubt. Fly ball to center, and it's handled by the center fielder Hilliard. So 1-2-3 inning for Freeland out of the blue. We go to the bottom of the third, 5-4 Cardinals.
In 1925, Bud and B. Reichard founded a small plumbing business in Urbana. Today, nearly 100 years later, A&R Mechanical is still thriving. A&R Mechanical believes in designing, building, and maintaining. And is one of the largest and most innovative contractors in the Midwest. Their team creates and sustains essential facility systems for several of the university athletic facilities, like the State Farm Center, the Memorial Stadium expansion, the Ubben Basketball Complex, the Smith Football Performance Center, along with the baseball, softball, and Immersion Indoor Golf Facility. Their impact on Champaign-Urbana is legendary. For nearly a century, A&R Mechanical has been a cornerstone of our community. I'm Jay Lehman, former Fighting Illini All-American linebacker. Congratulations to A&R Mechanical on nearly 100 years of dedication, innovation, and community spirit. Design, build, maintain. It's what they've done for nearly 100 years and what they'll continue to do for the next 100 years. A&R Mechanical, celebrating a century of excellence in service. Visit ar-mech.com for more details.
Attention all truck drivers looking for a new opportunity with great pay and amazing benefits? Gale Frericks Trucking has got you covered. Join their team, receive a $4,000 sign-on bonus. That's right, $4,000 just for coming on board. Plus, enjoy a $1,200 gross weekly pay guarantee. Drive their state-of-the-art Freightliner Cascadia trucks equipped with a revolutionary system designed to reduce weight and downtime. Get home every weekend and some nights during the week with paid vacations and holidays. They offer company-sponsored health insurance and all the benefits you deserve. Regional drivers get first priority. Don't wait. Apply in person at Dedicated Diesel, 1313 Triumph Drive, Urbana, or call Tim at 765-505-1295. That's 765-505-1295. Start your journey today with Gale Frericks Trucking.
Michael Toglia leads off the bottom of the third inning. He singled on a ball that was misplayed in right by Jordan Walker, and that was a big part of the 2-run first inning. He takes inside ball 1. Toglia is a switch hitter. More of his home runs from the left side. Of course, he bats left-handed more because a majority of the pitchers are right-handed. There's a pitch low. Not a vast majority, but a majority, certainly of starters. Toglia, Jones, and Hilliard to bat here in the third. 5-4 is our score. A lot of runs in the early going. And a few errors, too. The wind on the pitch, and that's hit sharply but foul past the first base coach. That's Ronnie Gideon. Warren Schaefer's over at third. Again, Bud Black is the manager of the Rockies. 67 years old, was an outstanding pitcher back in the day, and part of the Royals World Championship team in 1985. There's a pitch low. Still stings a little bit to say that. In his career, he was 121 and 116 with a 3.84 ERA. Buddy Black, 15 years of pitching. That's a lot of pitches. Wind the pitch, and it's outside ball 4, leadoff walk. And that's not how Kyle Gibson wanted to begin the bottom of the third inning. The Cardinals Hall of Fame and Museum is the official home of Cardinals history, with one of the greatest sports collections in the world. To become a museum member, and for more information, go to cardinals.com/membership. That is the Cardinals Hall of Fame and Museum. Nolan Jones has had an interesting day. He's had a double And a couple of errors. He grounds this one to second. Could be two. Sajaci, and then on to first from Mason Wynn. And that completes the double play. And thanks to that double play, Bank of America is making a $200 donation to Cardinals Care to help feed hungry kids in St. Louis. Well, that helps.
Nolan Jones goes from an RBI double to a double play.
And he's had 2 errors, too, and left.
The way I see it, 1.
Yeah, I would agree. Thought one should have been a hit, one should have been an error. But I am not having anybody ask me what I think about that, so I'll just kind of move on. There's a pitch outside. Hard enough to do our own job sometimes when we try to do somebody else's. Sam Hilliard is struck out. And he's playing center field today. He's played left field, right field, and center field. There's a pitch high to Hilliard.
I wonder when he's going to come in to play third, short,
Maybe.
second.
Who does he think he is, Jose Oquendo?
Or Bert Campaneris.
Well, if the game goes at this rate, he might pitch one of these innings here. 5-4 Cardinals. Hilliard at the plate. The breaking pitch is outside, and the sweeper's not sweeping. And Kyle wants a new baseball. I think he wants
he wants one that'll break.
He wants a new altitude is what he wants. He's had good numbers in his 4 career starts against Colorado. 2-0 with a 3.75 ERA. Bit of a slow start here this afternoon. The next pitch to Hilliard is outside, and that didn't break a whole lot either, and that's a walk. So a walk, a double play, a walk. And Hunter Goodman will bat. He played collegiately at the University of Memphis. Hit a bunch of big flies there. He's had 13 home runs this year, but he's hitting just 190 coming into play. 24-year-old catcher is behind the plate today, and not playing is Jacob Stallings. Brenton Doyle also has the day off. He's really a good player, especially on the defensive side. And we haven't seen Brendan Rodgers at all either. Must be dealing with some bumps and bruises. There's a pitch on the outside corner for a strike to Goodman. Hilliard, the runner at first. He's a threat to go. Not going, and it's a strike right down central to Goodman, 0-2. He doesn't like that call, but I think that was kind of right in the middle of the plate, unless I saw that wrong. Maybe he's not happy that he didn't swing at it. No, it was down and away. He's right, but it was a strike. 0-2 pitch coming up to Goodman, and that's in the dirt, blocked by Pages. Really good play on the backhand. Pages kind enough to give us a question or two for the Open today, and always delightful to be around him. He's always available, always willing to talk, and when you're a catcher, you better be, because folks are going to want to talk to you about not only what you're doing, but what the pitchers are doing. Swing and a miss. He strikes out Goodman, and that is 4 strikeouts for Kyle Gibson. We go to the 4th. Cardinals lead 5-4 in Colorado.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
See Shelter Agent Chris Clayton in Charleston and get a free insurance review.
With us today, a developer from SeatGeek. Quick question. My son's wedding clashes with the baseball game. Do you have an innovation to make him reschedule the wedding?
No, but you can sell your tickets on SeatGeek.
Interesting. What about selling a wedding invitation? I'm joking. Maybe.
Expect the expected. SeatGeek. Buy and sell St. Louis Cardinals tickets on SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of the St. Louis Cardinals.
At Country Financial, we make insurance easy. Whether you're shopping for home, auto, or more, our representatives will take the time to understand your specific needs and explain what options work best for you. Worry less and feel more confident knowing you're covered. Visit countryfinancial.com to get started today. Experience more with Country Financial. Home and auto insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
Hi, it's David Eckstein. I'm teaming up with the Cardinals and Mid-America Transplant to help save lives through organ and tissue donation. For me, this is personal because 4 people in my family received life-saving kidney transplants. As fans, you've always stepped up. Now I'm asking you to do it again for those who need it most. Go to fansforlife.org and register to become a donor. It's fast, it's easy, and it's one of the best things I ever did. So join the donation team and be a fan for life.
Victor Scott takes a slider on the outside corner, strike one. He singled and scored in the second inning. He leads off the fourth. Cardinals leading by a run, 5-4. They've out-hit Colorado 5-4. The wind, the pitch, and another slider, and another called strike. Home runs for the Cardinals by Nootbaar, his 11th. Goldschmidt, his team-leading 22nd. And Charlie Blackmon, his 12th. He's not going to want to retire. The 0-2 pitch is outside. He might be like Sugar Ray Leonard. Change his mind a couple of times. Although they give him all these gifts when you're retiring. I don't know if he gives them back or not. Next delivery is hit on the left side and over the head of the third baseman. He just served it into left field, and Victor Scott is aboard, and I'd like to see him run here. Why not?
He is 3 for 3 in this series, 2 for 2 today.
And the Cardinal left-handed batters are 4 for 4 against Kyle Freeland. Nootbaar is homered and doubled, and Scott is singled twice. So Scott's aboard for Mason Wynn, who has grounded out, and I'm going to have to say it, reached out on an error. 2-base error. Should have been a double. I already gave him an RBI, too. I guess I have to take that back. Hitting room on the right side of the infield, and the pitch is outside for a ball.
Victor Scott last year stole 94 bases, caught 14 times in the minors. And this year, Scott stole 30 bases at Memphis.
And 5 in the big leagues. Looks like he wants to run. Freeland holds the ball and not going, and the pitch is a called strike at the top of the zone. Vote Paul Goldschmidt for the 2024 Roberto Clemente Award, presented by Capital One, recognizing players who best represent the game through positive contributions on and off the field. Vote today at MLB.com/Clemente Award. 1-1 pitch. Will he go here? Not going, and the pitch to Wynn is low and in, 2-1. So a hit and run count.
That would have been a good pitch to go.
It would have been hard to throw from there. And of course, if you knew that ahead of time, then you'd make different decisions. Scott takes his lead, takes maybe an extra step. He's leaning a little bit, and there he goes. He's headed to second base. They're going to have to be quick to get him, and they do. He is out. He's picked off 1, 3, 6. I saw him going, so that's a thing too, John. If I see that he's going and leaning, there's no question that a left-handed pitcher on the mound's going to see that too, and that's what happened. He picked up his foot, went to first, and so it's a caught stealing of Victor Scott. Mason Wynn takes a strike. That evens the count at 2-2. You know, there are times that some runners would take that extra step and look like they want to go. Then there'd be other runners that you would learn would kind of look a little more relaxed, like they were trying to convince you that they weren't going when they were. Cutter in, full count now to win. And the key of a pitcher, especially a left-handed pitcher, is to read that. Anthony Molina back throwing again in the Rockies bullpen. There's one out. We're in the top of the fourth inning. Pitch count at 73, and a swing and a miss. He strikes out Wynn. So Freeland, who hasn't been sharp today, just got his 4th strikeout. He only walked one batter. And now he faces Nootbaar, who he has not gotten out yet. Newt has homered and doubled halfway to the cycle. I see a triple in right center. If he can hit it there, he takes strike one.
Well, Nootbaar, he's facing about the same type of alignment with Hilliard, the center fielder, playing toward left. Newt hit the ball toward right center, a little closer to center than right center, and he got a double out of it.
And he taps this one to the right side of the infield, and it looks like he's going to be retired, and he is. 4-3 on the putout. And the Cardinals go here in the fourth inning. They did get a leadoff base hit, but it caught stealing on Victor Scott. Puts a 0 on the board. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. 5-4 Cardinales.
Did your mobile provider just increase their prices again? Switch to Spectrum Mobile, the nation's fastest growing mobile provider. With Spectrum Mobile, you get unlimited talk, text, and data, plus nationwide 5G. Switching to Spectrum Mobile has never been easier. We'll pay off your phone balance up to $2,500. Stop dealing with price hikes from your cell phone company. Get Spectrum Mobile. Visit spectrum.com/it-pays-to-switch for full details. Offer subject to change. Service not available in all areas. Restrictions apply.
Upgrade your family vacation with an unforgettable escape to the Palm Beaches. From outdoor adventures and laid-back beaches to thrilling family attractions and animal encounters, the Palm Beaches have something for everyone. Discover premier resorts with creative kids clubs that will keep the little ones entertained while you enjoy world-class golf and spas. We are the original, the one, the only, the Palm Beaches. Plan your trip at thepalmbeaches.com.
Progressive knows finding your new home was a dream come true. You wanted it close to town with a picture window overlooking a yard. And you found it. Now when you sit down to dinner, you've got front row seats too. Your neighbor's daily pickleball game. Progressive can't save you from your noisy neighbors, but we can save you money when you bundle your home and auto with us. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
Is your home showing symptoms of foundation issues? Your home's wet basement, dingy crawl space, musty smells, cracked walls, or unlevel concrete shouldn't be ignored. Helitech can help. Life happens in your home. You and your family deserve the best. Helitech offers proven solutions in waterproofing, drainage, concrete leveling, and foundation repair services. Contact us for a free inspection at helitechonline.com.
When the water's high, we'll keep your basement dry. Heal your home with Helitech.
Kyle Gibson delivers a pitch. Outer half. It's fouled down the left field line and out of play by Jake Cave, the right fielder today for the Rockies, who flied out his first time. Gibson working on 4 strikeouts, and he has walked 3 batters in this game. Next delivery coming up to Cave, the former Minnesota Twin. He also played for a year with the Phillies. And he takes that pitch low. So 3 innings of work so far for Gibson. 4 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned. He has walked 3 and struck out 4. Trying to pick up his 9th victory of the year today if he can keep this lead, which is very slim right now. 5-4. Curveball is hit high in the air to right center field. Walker going back. It's over his head, and it's off the wall. Victor Scott has it on one bounce, gets it in, and that'll be a double for Cave, who hit that ball well. And really, you hit the ball in the air today, basically you've hit it well. It is really carrying today, but that was a clear double regardless on a hanger from Gibson, who just does not have his breaking ball today. Get a pair of Cardinal tickets when you purchase a whole house of windows from Window Nation. Plus, get 2 free windows for every 2 you buy. Pay no interest for 60 months. Visit windownation.com/Cardinals for more information. Aaron Schunk singled his first time and scored. That was in the 2nd inning. And the pitch to him, he shows bunt, and that is fouled off of the plate. Then it hit him. Then it went up to Gibson, but deemed to be a foul ball because it hit him while he was in the box. Steven Matz getting loose in the Cardinals' pen. We knew we'd see the bullpen pretty quickly, and I think we're probably into the Rockies' bullpen would be my guess. Freeland has gone 4 innings, but he's thrown 76 pitches. Gibson delivers a ground ball to the right side. Gibson lets it go. Sajaci has it and throws out Schunk with the runner Cave advancing to third. So 1 out, runner on third, and back to the top of the order, and a guy the Cardinals are having a hard time getting out. And that is Charlie Blackmon. You hear the applause, and there's a lot of applause, by the way, down to our left. Just love that about Cardinal fans. In fact, there's a gentleman standing up cheering for him right now in a Cardinals jersey. And it just so appreciate that about the way Cardinal fans travel, number one, but their positivity. Fastball is hit in the air to left field. That's going to be deep enough to at least get the run in as Nootbaar runs it down in left center. Sacrifice fly, RBI for Charlie Blackmon to tie the game. He is having quite a series. His third RBI of this game. He homered. He's also reached on an error. And did you say Charlie Blackmon had not had a sacrifice fly?
He has one now. His first of the year, and Paul Goldschmidt got his first of the year last night.
Some irony in that. Well, we're tied at 5. Brand new ball game here with Ezequiel Tovar at the plate. He bats from the right side. He's the shortstop, and he waves at a breaking ball, and he has done that quite a bit in this series. 265 average for Tovar. He is really good on the defensive side, has a lot of defensive runs saved. We've talked about that. And only Ohtani with more extra base hits among National League players. Fastball high. Although you play in this park or you watch games in this park, you realize there's going to be a lot of extra base hits here.
I just wonder if Freeland's coming back out to face the Cardinals in the 5th.
I would have thought no, but
Molina stopped warming up in the bullpen.
stopped throwing. He did. Fastball outside. Freeland put 2 zeros on the board, so he seemed to have righted the ship a little bit. Gibson working with 2 outs in the 4th. They wind the pitch and a ground ball foul down the right field line off the bat of Tovar, who had an awkward swing at that. He's struck out and he's lined out in this game. He lined out to Jordan Walker, who made a play coming in on a dive that was, wouldn't call it an easy play, but a little awkward on the dive, but was able to hang on to take a hit away from Tovar. 2-2 the count with 2 outs. We're in the 4th. The wind and the pitch, and that's in the dirt, blocked by Pages. So a 3-2 count now with Ryan McMahon due up next. Matz throwing in the Cardinals' pen, and you're right, Molina not throwing, so I would think Freeland will be out for one more. Payoff pitch coming up to Tovar. Gibson with pitch number 74. The curveball is popped up, and that is behind home plate, and that is out of play. Just below us. Blackmon is homered. Goldschmidt is homered. Nootbaar is homered. And there's probably more coming. Hold on to your hats. The 3-2 pitch. Breaking pitch. Swung on and missed. And Tovar strikes out for the 199th time this summer. That sends us to the 5th. John will have the play-by-play. New ball game. We're tied at 5.
Paul's Machine has served the grain industry for over 40 years. Area farmers need systems to operate at peak efficiency. To get your season startup assistance now, with remote and on-site diagnostics and troubleshooting, pre-season preventive maintenance services on dryers, along with sales, installations, repairs, and upgrades, reach out to Paul's Machine. We build solutions. Stay on top of your grain game. Click on Grain in the Capabilities tab at paulsmachine.com.
If an out-of-state solar company has tried to sign you up for a lease, you need to be careful.
At Route 66 Solar, we consistently hear from customers who regret originally signing up for a lease without understanding its significant disadvantages.
When you lease, all of the incentives, averaging 60% of your system's costs, go to them instead of you.
At Route 66 Solar, we're here to help you make an informed decision. Give us a call at 217-652-6533 or go to Route66Solar.com to schedule your free consultation.
Cardinals fans, you'll be wanting this promotion for the winter ahead. The Cardinals will be hosting the Cleveland Guardians Sunday, September 22nd, and 25,000 fans ages 16 and older will take home their very own Cardinals winter hat thanks to Equifax. All fans entering with a ticket will also receive a 2025 magnet schedule at the gates, courtesy of our friends at Shelter Insurance. Prepare for the cold months ahead and plan your 2025 trips to the ballpark. That's Sunday, September 22nd. For tickets and more information, visit cardinals.com/promotions.
As Tapman's Towing celebrates 50 years of serving Central Illinois, we're always seeking good people to serve our great customers. Our team of expert tow professionals would like to interview others with CDLs, previous tow experience, or a strong interest in serving others. If you enjoy serving people, love working in the outdoors, and looking for a career, not just a job, We should talk soon. Do you have a strong desire but lack the experience? We should still talk. Visit our career page at tapmanstowing.com.
Here's a slider and a strike call to Paul Goldschmidt as we open up the 5th inning here in Denver. A 5-5 game. The Cardinals about hit the Rockies 6-5. Goldschmidt has a home run today, and he has been on an error. He takes a fastball strike from Freeland, who has thrown 78 pitches, 54 strikes, 5 runs, 3 earned, 6 hits over 4 innings, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Back-to-back home runs by Nootbaar Goldschmidt in the first. Freeland's pitch. Goldschmidt fouls that out of play. Goldschmidt, Herrera, and Walker for the Cardinals. And the Cardinals have to start it up again. They had a 2-run lead. The Rockies erased that with a 2-run first. The Cardinals had a 3-run lead. The Rockies got 2 in the second and 1 in the fourth to tie the game at 5. The pitch is swung on, and that's fouled over to the on-deck circle. Nice left-hand grab by the on-deck batter, Herrera. Goldschmidt back in. Home run number 362 in his major league career. Sailed into the trees in center field. Goldschmidt hits a ground ball, and that's fair. McMahon charges, gloves, throws, and Goldie is just out at first. 1 down for Ivan Herrera. Maryville University uses the latest technology from data analytics, AI, and blockchain to prepare students for the careers of the future, leading the revolution in higher education. Learn more at maryville.edu. Herrera's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. The pitch from Freeland, up and away, ball 1. A 6-game hitting streak for Herrera. He's 10 out of his last 24 with a home run and 4 runs batted in. The left field corner is unguarded as Herrera takes up and away a ball. Freeland did not like his release point on that one and wants a different baseball.
As good as the command was yesterday of all the off-speed pitches for both Fedde and I would say Gomber as well, today's been a different story.
Here, there, and everywhere for both Freeland and Gibson in a 5-5 game. The pitch, Herrera swings, and he hits one high and deep left center field. That ball's back, and that ball is gone. Ivan Herrera's 5th home run of the year, 6-5 Cardinals. Well, you're right, Ricky. Get the ball in the air and watch it fly.
Definitely carrying. Herrera just got it up in the air, and Freeland had that look of, I can't believe that ball went out of the ballpark. I think Herrera thought he did have a chance to get it, though.
Well, the Cards have scored 6, and I smell that coffee brewing. St. Louis fans know the drinks are 60 cents tomorrow, participating On the Run locations. Grab one pair with some fresh food made in STL, because On the Run is always
St. Louis.
Serious. And there's a drive deep right by Walker, and it is in the glove, out of the glove, falling to the track, and Walker pulls up at second base.
I don't think that's the right call. They called him out, but I think that ball hit glove, wall, glove.
I think it did too.
If it glove, wall, glove, it is not an out, it's a double. And I think the Cardinals are going to want to look at that. I mean, it's a great play, no question, by the right fielder, Cade.
They want to look at it. That's a double for Walker. Went out of his glove, and you called it, Ricky. It hit, and then he caught it. It hit the wall.
So once it hits the glove, and if it hits the wall is essentially the ground. And that's the way the ruling is.
St. Louis is challenging.
And, I mean, that's a tough call to see live, and I can understand an umpire missing that. It's kind of hard to tell, and I would guess the right fielder, Cade, didn't even know what happened. He just reached up, and he got his glove on the ball, but I think it hit glove, then wall.
It hit the wall.
And once it hits the wall and bounces back to him, it is a great catch and great reflexes, but still a double.
The 9th double and the 2nd today for Jordan Walker. That's going to be the call. This shouldn't take long. Walker standing on second base. The call on the field is out.
After review, the call on the field is determined it was a no catch. The runner will be placed at second base. St. Louis will retain their challenge.
The 9th double of the season, the 2nd today for Walker. And let's pause for station ID on the Cardinals Network, powered by Graybar.
You're listening to WSJK Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana. The Cardinals brought to you by Route 66 Solar, Central Illinois' local trusted solar installation company. For a free estimate, call 217-652-6533.
We have a pitching change in Denver, and the Cardinals have a one-run lead on the home run by Herrera. Walker at second. This change is brought to you by Goodwill. Give hope, give local, give Goodwill. We will be back.
Enjoy a true St. Louis Cardinals baseball experience. Book your Grand Slam ticket package today at the luxurious Marriott St. Louis Grand, steps away from Busch Stadium. You'll get 2 Cardinals tickets, plus free hotel self-parking, complimentary high-speed internet access, and $20 towards a great pregame or postgame meal at Zinnia Bar and Grill. Grand Slam ticket packages start at $199. Book yours today at MarriottStLouisGrand.com. That's MarriottStLouisGrand.com. Proud hotel partner of the St. Louis Cardinals.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, 2-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right. Find an agent at shelterinsurance.com to get started. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
When your little rookie slides headfirst onto the IL or fever has you benched, you need Mercy Now. Go to mercynow.net, answer a few questions, and find your best, quickest option for care. With virtual, in-person, digital, and urgent care visits, we've got your bases covered. Find care now at mercynow.net. Mercy, official medical provider of the St. Louis Cardinals.
If you want to know what the players are saying, read Cardinals Magazine. If you want to learn what the front office is thinking, read Cardinals Magazine. If you want to see the stories no one else is writing, read Cardinals Magazine. And if you want to get the most out of following the Cardinals in 2024, start your subscription today. Check out the great subscriber offers at cardinals.com/magazine or call 314-345-9000. Cardinals Magazine. It's all here.
Thomas Saggese takes a slider up and in for a ball. He walked and has popped out. And the new pitcher is right-hander Jake Bird. We've seen him once in the series already. Here's a ball that's fouled off by Saggese, and the count at 1-1 Thomas has 2 hits in this series. He's 2 out of 4.
And Bird pitched an inning and a third in Game 1, gave up a hit, but no runs. In fact, he was the most effective pitcher in Game 1 for Colorado.
Here's a ball that's chopped to third. Walker has to go back to second as McMahon throws out Saggese. So it's an out. It wasn't productive. Did not advance Walker. 2 down. Let's see if Pedro Pages can bring in a 2-out RBI. Did a couple of times last night. Sun peeking through the clouds. Bright sunshine now here in Denver. Shadows from the light standards are covering the track in front of the Cardinal dugout down toward the left field corner. The pitch, Pages takes a slider strike call.
Feels like a day game in Colorado is no different in terms of an old school game at Wrigley during the day with the wind blowing out, especially, say, 10 years ago. Just seems like it is a hitter's paradise.
Pages swings and misses. That was a little harder breaking ball, a slider for a strike 0-2. Pages went 2 out of 4 yesterday, 2 RBIs, 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Herrera had gone 0 for 2 when he hit his 5th home run of the year this inning off Freeland. That's the difference in the game right now, 6-5 Cardinals. The pitch, a swing and a miss. Pages strikes out. The Cardinals leave a runner in scoring position. Halfway through the game, 6-5 Cardinals.
This is Cardinals broadcaster John Rooney. Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is for the people of Missouri, in good times and in bad. They're for Missouri families and Missouri communities. And when Missouri weather rips through our state, they are here to put back the pieces. So if you have 1 car or 20, a home or an apartment, a business, a boat, or an entire family legacy to protect, if you're a Missourian, Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is for you.
Want to train like the Cardinals? With Win Reality, hitters train in virtual reality. It's the most realistic hitting experience for baseball and softball, with over 600 real pitchers for all levels. Train with Win at home. Dominate on the field, build confidence, improve, and compete just like your favorite players. Win makes getting to your next level fast and fun. So when your moment comes, you're ready. Join Win and the Cardinals for the next generation of baseball training.
When your little rookie slides headfirst onto the IL, or fever has you benched, you need Mercy Now. Go to mercynow.net, answer a few questions, and find your best, quickest option for care. With virtual, in-person, digital, and urgent care visits, we've got your bases covered. Find care now at mercynow.net. Mercy, official medical provider of the St. Louis Cardinals.
Let's bring the nail gun over here.
Jose stands tall atop his sustainable flooring company.
Totally. It's renewable and moisture resistant, but we have several green options too. Or we got some beautiful reclaimed oak.
But floored by his success, he needs to hire more installers.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Put our matching platform to work so you can spend less time searching and more time connecting with talented candidates. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Another injury-riddled season for Steven Matz, and he comes on with a chance to pick up a W today. The Cardinals lead 6-5 as Matz throws ball one to his first batter, Ryan McMahon. Lefty against lefty. Matz is 1-2. It's his 11th game, a 5.44 ERA. And ball two goes outside, 2-0. Matz activated from the 60-day injured list on the 1st of September. He had a lower back strain that kept him out of a lot of action. He fires a strike. It's 2-1.
A lot of lefties in the ballgame today for Colorado, and I think that's part of the reason for Matz to come in here during this particular lane. 3, 4, 5 in their order.
And a pitch outside for ball 3-1. Matz was out from the last day of April up until the first day of September. Replacing Kyle Gibson with the Cardinals up by a run. Gibson only went 4 innings. There's a foul ball out of play, 3-2 on McMahon, who has walked and scored and struck out.
A lot has to happen for this to become a reality, but this could be the day, potentially the day, that Ryan Helsley breaks the single-season save record for the Cardinals.
The pitch, a swing, and there's a fly ball left field. Nootbaar moves back. He has the play, makes the catch about 5 feet from the track.
Helsley so good yesterday, and he tied
one pitch.
With one pitch, gets a double play, ties Trevor Rosenthal. Found out today that Helsley, when he was in the minor leagues, had a chance to go over and watch Trevor Rosenthal pitch. He was a Cardinal minor leaguer at the time, and he looked at him and he said, I'm watching how hard this guy throws. I'm looking at how kind of built he is and how strong he is. I want to make my body like his and do what he does. And guess what? He did.
Has. Here's a curveball that's taken for a ball by Michael Toglia. Switch hitter batting right-handed. An RBI hit and a walk for Toglia today. And he has a hit up the middle. He just turned that pitch around. A single into center field. Scott's throw comes in to win. A one-out hit. The tying run is on for Nolan Jones, who grounded into a double play in the 3rd inning. Join the team in 2025 with season tickets. We have a plan for every fan, including full season, half season, business, series, and we have a weekends plan. Learn more at cardinals.com/season. Matz would like the double play ball here. He fires a strike right down the middle. Steven Matz from the Mets had a very successful year with Toronto and earned a nice contract with the Cardinals, but has had his injury trouble since joining the Birds on the bat. The pitch inside, backing Jones away.
Still has a live fastball, still has a good curveball and changeup. So the starting kind of the type of pitches that he throws works to be a starter. He really does have kind of a good mix. He's just got to be healthy.
Here's an off-speed pitch. It sails high, ball 2.
Ball's not breaking.
It's not.
It just is not.
Not like we experienced the first 2 games in this series, both night games.
Every pitcher looks like they're dealing with the same thing today. So you have to overcome it somehow.
Here's Matt's pitch. Jammed him and a foul ball back to the screen, and that was a good location in on Jones' hands. We have a flyout, a base hit. The Cardinals lead on an Ivan Herrera home run. 33-year-old Steven Matz from Stony Brook, New York. The pitch. Curveball, and that is bounced to Sajaci from short right field. He bounces a throw to Goldie, who throws on to second base, but Tolia is standing on the bag. Pretty good play there by Sajaci, and calmly and coolly, Goldschmidt took that one-hop throw from the Cardinals second baseman.
He did, and then he tried to throw behind the runner, too. Why not try to do that? But what I liked about what Sajaci did there, he did something, he created there, because he was moving towards the first base line. He was way off balance, so he just kind of threw, almost like he was checking down to a receiver on the other side of the field, just kind of threw one. He threw it in the dirt because he knew that's the only way he could get it. He couldn't get his feet set, so he had to get rid of it somehow, and was able to get the runner at first base. I thought very athletic and very smart move by Sajaci.
Ball one goes high to Sam Hilliard. Hilliard has a strikeout and a walk facing Matz. Matz pitches downstairs, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Tolia at second base is the tying run with the Cardinals leading 6-5. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Kyle Gibson started today going the first 4, and now it's Matz. Matz with the pitch, a strike called. 2-1. Hilliard thought that was low and away. 2009 second-round pick by the Mets, number 72 overall, Steven Matz. He was with the Mets through 2020. The pitch, curveball and a strike. That was a neat buckler for Hilliard. Hilliard got out of the way of Matt's curveball, and it's 2-2. 14-7 with Toronto and 29 starts, a 3.82 ERA in 2021. He joined the Cardinals the next year. With a runner at second, the pitch is swung on and missed. Matz strikes out Hilliard, leaving Tolia at second. We go to the 6th. We're in Denver, where the Cardinals lead 6-5.
There's a certain magic here in Cardinals Nation. Can you feel it? Central Bank is the hometown bank of the St. Louis Cardinals. Sign up for Cardinals checking with Central Bank and get your choice of Cardinals Performance Polo or Pullover and 2-game tickets. See bank for details, member FDIC.
Be one of the first fans to catch the start of a brand new Cardinals season at Spring Training 2025. Cardinals Vacations makes it easy for you to get to warm, sunny Florida by being your one-stop shop for spring training travel. You'll receive hotel accommodations, great game tickets, an exclusive dinner at the ballpark with select Cardinals personnel, and much more. Make your plans right now. Call Cardinals Vacations at 800-892-7687 or go online to cardinals.com/vacations. If you're looking for a career with a real future, the Painting and Decorating Foundation might be the answer.
Got out of college, my career choices were very limited, and this provided me with a plan for the present and the future at the same time.
I like working with hands. I like leaving and seeing exactly what I accomplished that day.
I have a bachelor's degree in psychology, and I was making less than I make as a first year for Prince Beaner.
The Painting and Decorating Foundation reminds you it's your future. Check out stlouispdf.org.
Home run, double play, diving catch. All baseball terms that get us pumped up. Broken down, stranded, expensive. All terms that leave us struck out when dealing with a car. But there's a solution. That's CarShield. With the plan through CarShield, you get 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, and, wait for it, help with those expensive repair bills. Call 1-800-486-9895 now to make sure you're safe against those automotive curveballs.
There's a certain magic here in Cardinals Nation. Can you feel it? Central Bank is the hometown bank of the St. Louis Cardinals. Sign up for Cardinals checking with Central Bank and get your choice of Cardinals Performance Polo or Pullover and 2-game tickets. See bank for details, member FDIC.
8-9-1 for the Cardinals. Bird's first pitch almost hits Fermin. Fermin is 0 for 2, playing third, batting 8th today. Jake Bird came on to get Sajaci on a groundout and Pajes on a strikeout, leaving Jordan Walker at second base in the 5th. Bird's pitch, a slider for a strike called, 1-1. Herrera hit a home run with 1 out in the 5th inning to put the Cardinals up 6-5. Then Walker hit a double. The ball went off Cave's glove off the wall, and then Cave caught it. The initial call was out, then overturned. The pitch inside a ball, but the Cardinals couldn't do anything with that double after that. Walker's had a 2-double day. The 2-1. A bunt up the third base line. It's a good one. McMahon can't barehand it. A bunt single for Fermin to break an 0 for 7.
Boy, that was a perfect bunt. You could not have bunted it any better. I mean, right down the third base line, just inside the dirt part. It was on the grass, so no chance for it to go foul, but no chance for the pitcher to handle it. It had to be McMahon, who's a very good third baseman, by the way. If anybody could make that play, it's him, but he was playing deep enough, and Fermin got out of the box quickly enough that he had no chance, even if he would have been able to come up with it cleanly.
Does Scott bunt here? He shows bunt, gets it down on the third base line, but it just rolls foul, picked up by McMahon.
Yes. Sorry, I couldn't get it out.
Had a feeling. This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the St. Louis Cardinals, LLC. May not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and
the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be
disseminated
without
the express written consent of the St. Louis Cardinals, brought
to you by
Brown
and Crouppen,
a great law firm.
Now you know.
Don't do that. One strike on Scott. McMahon plays at the edge of the grass at third.
You have the signs or something?
Scott, he was going to swing away, but takes a pitch on the outside corner, 0-2.
You knew he was going to bunt there, and he did. I think it was a great idea, actually. I wouldn't have minded him trying it again.
But he took strike two, 0-2. 2 singles and a run scored, plus a caught stealing today for Victor Scott II, who chops that one toward third. McMahon charges, throws. Scott is called out, but I think the Cardinals might want to take a look at that.
Very close play. I had him out too, but it was close. Vic was flying through that first base bag. The Cardinals asking for a minute to look at it, and we'll see what they decide. They say play on.
Play on. He was just out.
Just barely.
A good play by McMahon to get the speedy Victor Scott II. But it's a productive out, moving Fermin to second base for Mason Wynn. Wynn should have a double to his credit as he lined the ball over Nolan Jones. The scorer said he misplayed that, and it was ruled an E7. Well, yeah, he misplayed it, but he didn't touch it. Here's a ball that goes off Goodman's glove. He picks it up, throws for third, and Fermin is in safely with a very good throw by Goodman down on the bag to McMahon. A good slide there by Fermin, and he moves up on a wild pitch.
Yeah,
pass ball
thought
is
that
what
might
the
be
call
a pass ball. That just popped out of the glove. It was right. Actually went through the webbing of his glove and hit his own bicep. I mean, he hurt himself with that. It bounced over towards the first base side. That's the second time he's boxed a play like that, and maybe the Rockies want to look at that.
They want
to
look at this. They think they got the out at third base on Fermin. That was a good throw by Goodman.
Safe call at third base.
So that's a big moment in the game, Ricky.
Yeah, and we have our eyes on this official umpire review, brought to you by Clarkson Eye Care. Be seen at Clarkson Eye Care. I thought he was safe to the naked eye, but the Rockies are thinking that maybe, just maybe, he's out. No, he's safe.
He got his hand in there on the bag and didn't take the hand off.
I don't think that that's really even close. I'm surprised they're challenging that. I mean, his glove was not near him when the...
No.
Unless his hand came off.
It didn't.
I don't believe it did.
He kept that oven mitt right on the bag. Yeah, he got his hand on there before the tag up on the arm. We've seen the replay here in the booth and up on the big screen.
Looking at another view of it, his glove was on the top of the base, and I think he's safe. I can see why they at least want to take a look at it.
It's a 1-run lead right now for the Cardinals on Herrera's home run in the 5th inning.
After review, the call on the field stands. The runner is safe. Colorado will lose their challenge.
All right, there you got the word from Chris Guccione with the Rockies losing their challenge. Mason Wynn. He has 5 sacrifice flies and his 55 runs batted in. The infield is playing in. 1-0 the count on Wynn. The pitch by Bird. Wynn takes outside, ball 2, 2-0.
Have to capitalize on that pass ball.
Get that run in some way, somehow. Runner at third, 1 out. Nootbaar on deck. Bird is ready. His pitch for Wynn. A swing, and that's fouled out of play off to the right. Wynn was trying to send it the other way on the pitch toward the outer half of the plate. 2-1. Wynn 0 for 3 today. 4 hits and 13 at-bats in the series, all for extra bases. The pitch by Bird. Wynn swings and misses a slider.
Now you have to go into protect mode. Put the ball in play.
Wynn struck out the last time he faced Kyle Freeland in the 4th inning. Ground out. He's 7 runs scored and a strikeout for Mason. Runner at third, infield in. The pitch, a swing and a miss. Wynn's out on strikes. The second strikeout for Bird, and it's up to Lars Nootbaar if the Cardinals are going to get Fermin in from third base. That's a big, big run. Anytime on a day like today you can get that run in from third base, it's a must. Runner at third, 2 outs. Nootbaar takes high and wide, ball 1. A home run, a double. 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored, 2 out of 3 for Nootbaar. That was against Kyle Freeland. Now facing the right-hander, Bird. They play Nootbaar to pull on the infield, the opposite in the outfield. Nootbaar takes a strike, 1-1. The first pitch was well outside. The next one caught the corner. Right there on the corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fermin comes down the line at third. A look over there by Bird. Nootbaar checks his swing and takes a called strike. As Bird continues to work away from Nootbaar. And that pitch had plenty of the strike zone. Nootbaar's in protect mode. The pitch on the way, outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fermin bunted his way on, moved up on a ground out, a bunt or a ground ball by Scott after he failed to bunt safely a couple of pitches before. Then Fermin advanced on a pass ball and Wynn struck out. The pitch for Nootbaar is swung on, and that's hit down the right field line. Cave is on the run. He's going to get there to make the catch. The Cardinals could not score Fermin. I hope that doesn't come back to get them. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 6-5 Cardinals.
Everyone loves saving money, but no one loves jumping through hoops. That's why with QT Pay from Quick Trip, you save on every trip and every gallon, every time you pay. That's instant savings on everything from snacks to drinks to fuel, just by using QT Pay. No blackout dates, no points, no hoops. So the only jumping you'll be doing is for joy every time you save with QT Pay. Join QT Pay through the QT app today. QT Pay. It just makes sense.
Life is full of moments, both big and small, each a chapter in your own unique story. Through the everyday and extraordinary, First Mint is here to help shape every page. Beyond banking services alone, we're a valued partner and advisor with the guidance and resources for living your best life. So, whether you're buying groceries, budgeting your dream kitchen, planning for retirement, or protecting your life's work, think First. First Mint. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check your sunroof is closed first, before driving through the car wash.
Whoa, 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 no, wait, whoa.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary. Terms apply. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
If you're curious what you might find on Illinois farms like mine, it isn't a bunch of big faceless corporations. The truth is, 96% of the farms are owned and operated by families just like mine. We're listening to the Cardinals play, showing up at local baseball games, and throwing a ball in our backyard with our families just like you. And we're committed to raising sustainably grown, healthy food that all our families can enjoy. I'm Dale from Monroe County, and I'm one of the 96%.
A 1-run lead for the Cardinals with the Rockies batting in the 6th. Goodman goes after Matt's first pitch and sails a foul ball down the right field line, well back in the seats. In fact, only one fan remotely close to that area, and Goodman hit the ball to him. Here's a breaking pitch just inside a ball.
And then he threw it down about 10 rows to a kid who had a glove with him and gave him the baseball. Very nice.
1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. A swing and a miss.
Victor Vodnik getting loose now in the bullpen for Colorado. We saw him in game 1.
25,344.
Do you have a guess? I heard a voice.
I feel like I heard
the same voice you did.
Yeah, that's actually my own, coming out of my own head. That's my head voice. 25,344.
There's a foul ball back to the screen. 1-2 on Goodman.
My own personal Siri. Hey Siri, what's the attendance? Oh, my phone is actually looking for it. Attendance is when people actually show. No, I'm not kidding.
There's a ground ball to third. Fermin has it, flips to first, and pulled Goldschmidt off the bag. Fermin just can't throw. Oh, my goodness. That's a base hit. A good throw would have had him.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Well, defense matters in this game. We've seen it. He threw it off balance, and it was up the line. Goldie tried to dig it out of the dirt, which he did successfully, but he had to come off the bag to do it.
They kept the ball from going down the right field line. That's a good thing. The Cardinals lead by a slim run. The tying run is Goodman at first base. The pitch by Matz, and here's a bunt up the third base line. A good one. Matz gets to it. Plants, throws, got him. Goldschmidt making the play with Sajaci backing up Goldie. Let's pause here for station identification. Sacrifice puts Goodman on second base with 1 out. This is the Cardinals Baseball Network, powered by Graybar.
You're listening to WSJK Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana. The Cardinals brought to you by Route 66 Solar, Central Illinois' local trusted solar installation company. For a free estimate, call 217-652-6533.
Jim Jackson is our producer-engineer. Matt Pajeski is in the St. Louis studio. Along with Ricky Horton, I'm John Rooney at the ballpark in Denver, where the Cardinals lead by a slim run. And it's Goodman, the tying run at second for Aaron Schunk. Schunk, the ninth-place hitter, he has been a handful for Cardinal pitching. A tap out in front of the plate. Played by Pajes, who throws out Schunk, and on to third, Goodman. Runner at third, 2 outs for Charlie Blackmon. Blackmon has reached on an error and scored. A 2-run homer, a sacrifice fly. He has 12 home runs, 52 runs batted in, playing his final week of his Major League career.
Pajes did a good job pouncing on that ball tapped in front of the plate. Matz did a good job on the bunt at that prior.
Blackmon takes a pitch, a little bit low, ball 1. Throughout the season, Cardinals fans have filled up with 8 gallons or more of gas at Phillips 66, receiving 2-for-1 Cardinals tickets. The Cardinals at Phillips 66 thank Cardinal Nation for their support. Ground ball to second. Sajaci eats it up and throws out Blackmon, leaving Goodman over at third.
Good job.
Ricky has the 7th. The Cardinals lead 6-5 in Denver.
If an out-of-state solar company has tried to sign you up for a lease, you need to be careful.
At Route 66 Solar, we consistently hear from customers who regret originally signing up for a lease without understanding its significant disadvantages.
When you lease, all of the incentives, averaging 60% of your system's costs, go to them instead of you.
At Route 66 Solar, we're here to help you make an informed decision. Give us a call at 217-652-6533 or go to Route66Solar.com to schedule your free consultation.
Jesse with Lands Underground Solutions. When it comes to your septic system, trust the team at Lands Underground Solutions. Our septic specialists have been working in the septic industry, installing and repairing septics in Central Illinois for over 40 years. When it comes to your septic system, trust the team at Lands Underground for repairs, maintenance, or replacement of your septic. Lands Underground Solutions. Why call anyone else?
Norm Miller here, chairman of Interstate Batteries. You know, without batteries, life would be pretty lifeless. That's why Interstate All Battery Centers carry them in every size, shape, and style, so you can drive, drill, call, film, or do whatever it is you want to do. Stop in today. They've got the power to keep you going. Interstate All Battery Center. Outrageously dependable.
Interstate All Battery Center. You'll find them outrageously dependable just over Interstate 74 at 2504 North Mattis Avenue in Champaign, with batteries for most every application in stock.
From computer systems to brakes and tires too, at PDR, fixing cars is what they do. Remember, when you turn the key and the car won't run, call 367-9481 or use their dedicated text-only line at 383-0619. Additional information including repair quotes and online scheduling requests available from the website at pdrauto.com. Remember, they are what's best for your truck or car. They are PDR.
Abilities and protected veterans.
Top of the seventh inning, Victor Vodnik. It's game number 63 for him, 4.11 ERA, and he's had almost a strikeout an inning, not quite. And we did see him in game one of this series. He pitched an inning and gave up a hit and a run, and that was a double by Matt Carpenter, which was a nice moment for Matt here in his final trip, perhaps, as a Cardinal. Who knows what is in store for the future of several Cardinal players, in fact, as we go towards the home stretch here. But regardless, it was a nice moment for Matt. And Vodnik will have the middle of the order for the Cardinals, and it's strike one to Paul Goldschmidt, who has homered, reached on an error, and is grounded out in this game. Goldie, Herrera, and Walker to bat against Vodnik. Next pitch is fouled off to the right side. Goldie had an interesting swing at that one, kind of tomahawked it the other way on a pitch up and in. Don't see that from him much. 457-foot home run, his 362nd career home run, passing Joe DiMaggio on the all-time list. So congratulations to Goldie for that. Swing and a foul. And the count remains 0-2. 6-5 Cardinals is our score. And it was 5-4 after 2 innings. But now it's 6-5. The Cardinals have out-hit the Rockies 9-7. Steven Matz in relief of Gibson for the Cardinals. That pitch is up and in and back to the screen, and the helmet came off of Goldie, and he doesn't often show emotion, but I think he was not happy about that pitch location from Vodnik. That 0-2 pitch went sailing up and in, and it was right at his chin. Don't like that. There's a swing and a foul by Goldie off to the right.
The Cardinals, I think it's John King warming up in the bullpen. We're blocked by the trees out there by the Cardinal bullpen.
We can see the catcher. I think that's Tehran, the bullpen coach. Another pitch up and in that has Goldie backing off the plate. Kleininger Tehran, who's been around for a long time. He's from Venezuela. He does a great job in the bullpen, helping out the players out there. There's a swing and a miss. Goldie strikes out, swinging over top of a sinker, and that's how the top of the seventh starts. Book your 2025 Cardinals spring training trip with Cardinals Vacations today. They make it easy to get to a warm, sunny Florida area by using your one-stop shop for spring training travel. Call Cardinals Vacation at 800-892-7687, or you can go online at cardinals.com/vacations. Ivan Herrera has homered and struck out twice, and it's ball one on Ivan, who has extended his hitting streak to 7 games. With that home run, he has 5 of them now. And his average is up to 298, closing in on that 300 number. And there's a pitch up at the head of Herrera, and he's not happy about it. And he's pointing out to the pitcher, and he is walking back over towards the Cardinals dugout, as that pitch was right at his head, and Vodnik acting like he not happy with himself also. It's not an intense situation, but, it still bothers you regardless. Herrera's still a little bit upset. He doesn't get upset very much. And neither does Goldie, for that matter, but it's a 2-0 count on Herrera. And the next pitch is a little bit outside, and that's predictable, although that was a strike. They called it a ball. So Vodnik has had an interesting couple of batters here in the 7th. And he's got a 3-0 count, and he hits the outside corner with that delivery. First 2 pitches way up and in on Herrera.
Then he dotted the outside corner, and it was called ball 1, or ball 3, I should say.
And it's 3-1 now. with Jordan Walker to bat next. The next delivery is swung on and missed. That makes it 3-2. Victor Vodnik. He was born in Whittier, California, originally drafted by the Atlanta Braves. The trade with Pierce Johnson is the trade that brought him from Atlanta here to Colorado. And he's got a payoff pitch to Herrera, and it's fouled down the right field line, out of play. Hit pretty well on the line by Herrera, just trying to hit that ball the other way. He's got a good swing for that. I love when he takes the ball the other way. It just seems like he typically gets a good swing at a pitch where he lines it towards right. Has an open stance at the plate. The 3-2 pitch is grounded foul, and that may have hit off his front foot as he is down on the ground right now at the plate.
He's going to get some attention. Chris Conroy coming out there. Herrera gets up slowly, and I wonder if they booed the Chicago White Sox today when they won again. They beat the Angels 7-0. So they are still tied with the 62 Mets for the most losses post-1900 by a Major League team at 120.
They're trying to hold on to that, aren't they? Looked as if maybe Herrera just got twisted up with his feet, maybe his ankle there, more so than fouling it off his foot. Chris Conroy had his say, and they're ready to play baseball. 3-2 pitch is high, ball 4. He walks Herrera. One out walk, and Cardinals could use some more runs here in the 7th as they lead by 1. It'll be Miles Michaelis tomorrow as the Cardinals take on the San Francisco Giants for a 3-game series. Miles will be looking for his 10th victory of the year. He's 9-11. Landon Roop is 1-1 for the Giants. Our first look at him. Pre-game show will begin at 8:20 with the play-by-play at 9:05 as we'll be playing on the West Coast, of course. And there's a ground ball to second. This could be 2 off the bat of Jordan Walker. 4-6-3. And that'll do it for the Cardinals here in the 7th. The 7th inning stretch presented by SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of the St. Louis Cardinals. St. Louis 6, Colorado 5.
They say consistency is the key to success. They weren't wrong. So how about grabbing a beer that's consistently smooth, consistently refreshing, and consistently light? You might just find that the road to success can be pretty enjoyable. Michelob Ultra, the perfect balance of taste and refreshment, and only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. And enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, Ameren, Illinois energy savings expert Matt Minster here with an Energy Pop quiz. True or false? Switching to smart bulbs, plugs, and thermostats can reduce your energy footprint. That's right, and the savings won't stop there. Smart devices also save you time, so you can dedicate more to things that matter, like fetch with the dog, or finishing that DIY project. So be smart. Visit AmerenIllinois.com/savingsmadeeasy for more energy savings tips.
If you wish for the great taste and nutrition of real dairy products, but lactose intolerance holds you back, now you can enjoy dairy again, thanks to the new lactose-free milk, cottage cheese, and sour cream from Prairie Farms. Whether you like the creamy taste of Prairie Farms cottage cheese and milk or the tangy zip of sour cream, lactose-free options are now available and made with real milk sourced from local dairy farms. Make it a grand slam with the St. Louis Cardinals and score big with the new lactose-free dairy options from Prairie Farms. Visit prairiefarms.com for recipes and coupons.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe it's less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering the magic in life. At Edward Jones, our dedicated financial advisors are the people you can count on for financial strategies that help support a life you love. Because the key to being rich is knowing what counts. Learn more about our comprehensive approach to planning at edwardjones.com/findyourrich. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
7th inning stretch was presented by SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of the St. Louis Cardinals, and the new Cardinal pitcher is left-hander John King, who's had a very good year, and he misses high ball 1. We're underway here in the 7th. Cardinals leading by a run, so Steven Matz is out. He went 2 innings, giving up 2 hits, no runs, did not walk a batter, and struck out 1. He's the pitcher of record on the Cardinals side now as King misses low. King, 55 games now, 2.93 ERA, 3-3 record. Only 12 walks in 58 innings, but he's 2-0 on Tovar, who fouls that pitch off to the right and not quite making the upper deck. So 2-1 the count. He'll face Tovar, McMahon, and Tolia in the Rockies' bottom of the 7th.
Ciani's playing center. Victor Scott is in right. Walker's out of the game.
Walker had a good game offensively, a couple of doubles. There's a hard hit ball over the head of a leaping Paul Goldschmidt into right field. So it's Victor Scott who gets it in. A leadoff base hit for Tovar. That's his first hit of the game. And he was 0 for 4 here yesterday, breaking a 7-game hitting streak. So he maybe starting a new one here at the end of the season with Ryan McMahon at the plate, runner at first base. Tovar is a threat to steal. I don't think he'll be running here, though, in a 1-run game. We'll see. The pitch to McMahon is taken low. And a double play would be wonderful here. McMahon has walked and scored. He's struck out and he's flied out. King working with Pages. Checks the runner at first base, delivers home and inside, just off the corner. Another 2-0 count.
That first pitch could have been called a strike. It was at the knees right there on the corner.
McMahon is hit into 9 double plays. Pitch to him is grounded on the left side. That's a hit. Pass for Mean and down the left field line. An inside-out swing, and he just poked it the other way. Got a base hit. And that's how the bottom of the 7th inning starts. Base hit. Both Rockies players taking the ball the other way, and now King's got to go to work. Action in the Rockies' pen, and there'll be action in the Cardinals' pen momentarily in a game brought to you by Budweiser, the official beer sponsor of Major League Baseball. Crack open the game with Budweiser and enjoy unrivaled flavor and refreshment. So King and Pages having a conversation here about what to do with Michael Tolia, who's had a good day. He has a single, which should have been an error, a single, a walk, and another single, so he's 2 for 2 with a walk. And he has 25 home runs on the year. Nolan Jones, who bats from the left side, is in the on-deck circle or reasonably close to it. It's like he's in the other batter's box almost. There's the pitch to Tolia, check swing, and a called strike. That would almost be in the line of sight for a left-handed pitcher, I would think, where Jones is standing. So close he's on the grass, basically behind home plate with a bat in his hand. The 1-strike pitch is outside 1-1.
If I'm a pitcher, I'd say move him over there, will you?
Yeah, I think so.
King can do that.
He certainly would be allowed to. 1-1 pitch coming up, and there is a pitch a little bit low, I guess. Where was that? King looks like he's getting squeezed a little bit here. So the swing pitch goes Tolia's way. A 2-1 count. Needs a ground ball here. Here's the pitch, and there's a ground ball up the middle. Wynn has it. Flips to second for 1. On the first double play. He got the ground ball he needed, and the infielders took care of the rest. And thanks to that double play, Bank of America is making a $200 donation to Cardinals Care to help feed hungry kids in St. Louis. Well done, John King, and really, really well done, Mason Wynn and Thomas Sajaci. So a 6-4-3 double play puts Tovar at third. Now he's the tying run.
And Brenton Doyle is going to pinch hit.
So all of that on-deck circle movement of Nolan Jones to be standing right next to home plate. He doesn't even get the hit. That seems counterproductive. But it makes sense to bring in Doyle here, who's had a good year offensively. Last year, it was a struggle for him on the offensive side, barely hitting 200. And yet this year he has been much, much better, and his defense is extraordinary in center. I mean, he's on the Ciani level, the Jacob Young level. And Ollie Marmol is going to go out and more than talk to John King, he's going to go out and I believe take him out. Let's wait for that signal. Everybody's patting John King on the back. Now he gives the baseball to Ollie, and we are going to have a pitching change brought to you by Missouri Farmers Care, helping feed Cardinal fans across the nation. Join the conversation on Facebook and on Instagram. We'll be right back.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
When you have a cracked windshield, who can you trust? Choose the auto glass experts at Safelite. We make it so easy, you can schedule at safelight.com. With our state-of-the-art technology, we can replace your windshield and recalibrate your car's advanced safety system to get you back on the road safely. Schedule now at safelight.com. Go ahead, play that jingle.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Pick up Bud Light at your local convenience store today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Looking for an event space that will leave your guests talking? Cardinals Special Events offers all sorts of unique venue options in the St. Louis Cardinals' iconic Busch Stadium, as well as in Cardinals Nation inside Ballpark Village. From corporate celebrations to personal milestones and everything in between, Cardinals Special Events can help your group make memories that will last a lifetime. Visit cardinals.com/events to learn more.
When was the last time you visited Gateway Arch National Park? Wander 5 miles of paved paths. Rise to new heights on a tram ride to the top. Discover unforgettable stories of shared history in our free world-class museum. And marvel in the builder's experience as you watch our documentary movie. Peer into the past as you slip on a headset in our VR theater. And grab a souvenir from the Arch store to remind you to visit again soon. Plan your adventure for everything below at gatewayarch.com/below.
Here's Ryan Fernandez, a new Cardinal pitcher. Game on the line here in the bottom of the 7th, and it's strike one. A slider delivered to Brenton Doyle, the pinch hitter. So Ollie Marmol goes to his righty to counter this move by Bud Black. Pinch hitting for his left-hander, and it is Doyle at the plate. The one-strike pitch, and it's high 1-1. Tying runs at third base. And that is Ezekiel Tovar, who runs well. And Fernandez has had a very good rookie season. The 1-1 pitch is hit up the middle, but right to Sajaci, exactly where he was standing. A soft line drive ends the inning, and the Cardinals get through the 7th inning with another 0 on the board. Good work by the Cardinals bullpen so far today. We go to the 8th, Cardinals leading 6-5.
Take charge of the years ahead with a smart, sound investment strategy and business succession plan. Busey Bank's business and wealth management experts help you envision your best future with powerful insights and proven strategies. Building business and growing wealth since 1868, Busey Bank, proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini. Member FDIC.
Kelsey Furniture in downtown Tuscola sells Tempur-Pedic beds. What's it like?
I'm going to tell you right now, Stevie, that thing is the best thing I've ever slept on in my life. My wife and I both have said we've never had better night's sleep. And the people at Kelsey's were fantastic. Brian is the guy that helped us. You know, as much as I did my research, he has a world of knowledge about beds themselves. Oh, man, it's like sleeping on a cloud, man.
Kelsey Furniture, downtown Tuscola.
At ABC Heating and Air, it's our promise to help you always be comfortable. Do you need rescued because you're burning hot? Do you need rescued because your air is shot? Call ABC Heating and Air at 352-5400 and let us rescue you from the heat. ABC Heating and Air, 352-5400. Can't you see you need to call me at ABC? Call ABC Heating and Air. That's ABC Heating and Air, 352-5400.
Long Branch Steakhouse in beautiful downtown Gifford is more than just a steakhouse. Every Wednesday and Thursday nights, only at Long Branch, fresh country fried chicken, fresh country fried pork, both served with mashed potatoes and green beans. The kebabs are delicious, made with your choice of chicken, shrimp, beef, veggies, or surf and turf. All entrees come with a house salad and your choice of one of 2 sides. Wednesday and Thursday evenings starting at 5. And enjoy Long Branch Steakhouse in beautiful downtown Gifford.
Angel Chavilli is the new pitcher for the Rockies after Vodnik worked 1 inning with a walk, a strikeout, and he got a double play. The Cardinals lead 6-5 in the 8th. A swing and a smash into left, a base hit. Thomas Saggese is 1 for 3. He has been on twice now with a walk and that single.
If you ask what sticks out about Thomas Saggese when you watch him play for the first time, I would say quick hands. And they were on display there. That was a pitch inside, a fastball, and he whipped the bat on that.
That bat is quick to the ball.
No doubt.
Chavilli pitching for the second time in this series. The pitch, and that's a strike called. This is Pedro Pages 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out today. Chavilli worked in the game on Tuesday, 2/3 of an inning, charged with 4 runs, 3 hits, a walk, and a strikeout. And the Cardinals need some insurance runs. Here's a big breaker, a sweeper outside. The count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pages 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs last night. 6 homers, 25 runs batted in. He's played in 66 Major League games. He takes outside, backhanded by Goodman. 2-1. The count favors the Cardinal catcher. Jose Fermin is 1 for 3 with a bunt single waiting on deck.
Saggese steals 11 or 12 bases a year. That's about what he's averaged in his minor league career.
He takes a lead, doesn't go. The pitch is swung on, and that's hit deep. Left field. It might go. It's a goner. A 2-run homer for Pedro Pages. His 7th of the year. And the Cardinals have a lead of 8-5 in the 8th.
I was just talking about a quick bat, and that's what Pages just did. He ripped that ball. That ball took no time to get over the wall in left center. It was a fastball down and in, and he crushed it. 7th homer of the year. He had a big night with the bat yesterday, a couple of RBIs, and 2 more here today. Well done, Pedro Pages.
419 feet, the estimated distance on his 7th home run of the year. Scoring Saggese, and now Fermin facing Chavilli. The pitch. A strike call. Graybar is your electrical and datacom distributor, helping to power, connect, or maintain your operations.
Yep.
Graybar does that. 8-5 Cardinals. The pitch. A swing and a miss. A changeup. Full Fermin. And it's 0-2. Victor Scott moved from center field to right field. He's batting 9th today. 2 out of 3 with a run scored for Victor. Chavilli with the pitch. And that is strike 3 called. 1 out. Fermin gets a ring up from home plate umpire Chris Guccione.
With that home run by Pages, every Cardinal has had at least 1 hit in this game, every Cardinal starter. And I guess I would say except for Mason Wynn, but I'm still hopeful that error that was given by the left fielder will turn into a hit eventually that he had back in the 2nd inning. But really, it's been a balanced hitting attack for St. Louis.
Scott flinches and checks a swing in time on a pitch low. He let the changeup go by for ball 1. 2 out of 3 runs scored. A caught stealing today was out on a fine play by McMahon on a slowly hit ball the last time up. And there's a ball in the air, foul. That is a souvenir, out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike on Victor Scott II, 23 years old, out of the West Virginia program. The pitch in the dirt. Goodman will throw a new one to the mound to Angel Chavilli. The pitchers of record, I would say Steven Matz.
Yes.
And the starter, of course, for Colorado, Kyle Freeland, gave up 6 runs, 4 earned. The pitch. Scott swings, hits it hard to center field, and it's caught on the run by Doyle. Doyle pinch hit. He stayed in to play center field with Hilliard going to left. And now Mason Wynn bats with 2 outs. 2 big runs in on a Pages home run here in the 8th inning for a 3-run Cardinal lead. Might Ryan Helsley set the single-season Cardinal record for saves today?
It's possible.
Possible right now with a 3-run lead. Mason Wynn. He swings, pops it foul, out of play. Strike one.
I don't know. He might be a little tired after
one pitch last night. It was 100 miles an hour.
It was. A lot of pitches. A lot of exertion to throw a ball 100 miles an hour, but I think he's fine.
Right-hander facing right-hander. Chavilli with the pitch, a swing and a foul. Helsley said, all in all, he'd rather have 20 saves than the Cardinals playing next week in postseason.
Yeah, that's right.
But Ryan last night tied the record 48 by Trevor Rosenthal. 48 saves and 52 save opportunities. And he was perfect at home. The pitch low ball for Mason Wynn, 1-2. The Rockies will send up Hilliard, Goodman, and Cave in their half of the eighth inning, with the Cardinals up by 3. It's the second time today the Cardinals have had a 3-run lead. Here's a foul off the end of the bat. Wynn was going one way, the breaking ball was going the other, and just fouled off the end of the bat.
Starting to do that a little bit on the slider. Notice that he's pulling out a little bit instead of driving it the other way, which he's done.
Chavilli works out of the stretch with nobody on, 2 outs and 2 runs in. Wynn is jammed and fights that one off foul. On our Dobbs Tire and Auto Center scoreboard, earlier today, Milwaukee beat Pittsburgh 5-2. Kansas City turned back Washington 7-4, sweeping 3 in Washington, D.C. The pitch, outside a ball. Detroit got 2 in the 9th inning to turn back Tampa Bay 4-3. Detroit is on fire right now, trying to make a run at playing next week in postseason play. The pitch to Wynn, a swing, and he hits a fly ball right center field. That belongs to Jake Cave. He makes a one-handed catch. We're going to the bottom of the 8th after the Pages home run. The Cardinals lead the Rockies in Denver 8-5.
Pia's, your #1 sports bar and grill with terrific Monday night football specials. Only $4 for 16-ounce light and Coors Light, Modelo and Truly seltzers, as well as Captain Morgan. On Fighting Illini game days, add to the special Twisted Tea and Surfside cans, as well as buckets of Coors Light. Watch Illini games with fans at Pia's and enter to win an Illini football jersey before halftime. Must be present to win just before the 4th quarter. Head to 1609 West Springfield Avenue to party at Pia's.
I'm Ashley, and this is my husband, Scott, and we're the owners of Route 66 Solar.
If an out-of-state company has knocked on your door to sell you solar, you owe it to yourself to call us and get a second opinion. When you call Route 66, you work directly with us from start to finish. Find complete peace of mind with our in-house installation crews and American-made equipment backed by our 30-year warranty.
Before you go solar, call Route 66 Solar for a second opinion and get your free estimate today.
Jesse with Lands Underground Solutions here. Hey, we come across customers every single day that they've had 1 or 2, maybe 3 companies there and have been told their sewer line or drain line's broke. The homeowner's getting ready to spend money, and then they call us, we show up, we stick a camera in the line, and we're able to show them the inside of the pipe, what the problem really is. Then we can offer you solutions to deal with this, and now you are in control of this decision. That is Lands Drain Cleaning and Underground Solutions' mission. Provide good, honest, upfront solutions to customers and let them make the decision.
Hey, where are you headed?
To Kelsey Furniture in Tuscola.
What do they have there?
What don't they have there? Living room furniture, benches, chests, love seats, sectionals, tables, bedroom sets, hutches, nightstands, end tables, cabinets, mirrors, stools, clocks, lamps, pillows, rugs, desks, media consoles, patio furniture, Tempur-Pedic mattresses, and more.
So, everything.
Yeah, probably could have just said that.
Kelsey Furniture, quality for less.
Ryan Fernandez deals high and wide to Sam Hilliard, batting in the bottom of the 8th for the Rockies. Little breathing room now for Fernandez after the Pages 2-run homer, 8-5 Cardinals. A check swing on a slider, and he went too far. Hilliard has a 1-1 count.
He earned the breathing room by getting an out in the bottom of the 7th when it was a 1-run game. Facing Doyle, got him to hit a soft liner to Sajaci and was able to strand the runner there. And nice to have the Cardinals respond by giving him a couple more to work with here.
Hilliard uses the batter's timeout. It's 1-1. Hilliard has played center field, moved over to left when Doyle stayed in to play center, and there's a ball in the dirt. The Cardinals are trying to sweep the Rockies, going for the Redbirds' 5th straight win. The pitch by Fernandez. Slider and a strike on the outside corner.
Ollie telling us before the game that, we'd like to have the picket fence yesterday, but, also wouldn't mind a crooked number here and there. And the Cardinals have had 3 of those in this game, a 2-run first, 3 in the second, and 2 in the 8th.
Pitch inside for a ball, 3-2 on Hilliard, and walks are not a good idea any inning, let alone the 8th inning in this part. Hilliard has struck out twice, walked once. The pitch, a swing and a miss. He has struck out twice. Fernandez gets his first man here in the 8th inning. He retired Doyle on the soft liner in the 7th and strikes out Hilliard in the 8th. Hunter Goodman out on a diving play in the 1st inning by Mason Wynn. If that ball gets by, that's 2 more runs.
That's right.
Leaving runners at 2nd and 3rd. The pitch, outside a ball. Goodman, a strikeout and an infield hit. He was left on 3rd in the 6th inning.
I'm glad you brought that up. It'd be easy to forget that play and just how important it was.
The pitch is high for a ball, 2-0.
You summarize what happens in the game, and you think about the Pages home run and the Ivan Herrera home run. You think about a lot of things, but to think about that play that Mason Wynn made up the middle, that really saved a couple of runs and maybe the difference in this game here.
A slider drops in for a strike. Goodman gave up on it. Buckled the left knee, and it's 2-1. The ball hasn't been breaking much, but a little different story for Fernandez. The pitch, a swing, that's popped up, foul, out of play from 2-0 to 2-2 on Goodman. Seth Halverson is warming in the bullpen for Denver, with Nootbaar, Goldschmidt, and Herrera coming up in the 9th inning. 8-5 Cardinals, 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the 8th. Goodman swings, and he misses, and he's out on strikes. Tried to hold up on a slider in the dirt. 2 strikeouts this inning for Fernandez. And before Cave bats, let's pause for a station ID on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Graybar.
You're listening to WSJK Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana. The Cardinals brought to you by Route 66 Solar, Central Illinois' local trusted solar installation company. For a free estimate, call 217-652-6533.
A fastball up and away, ball 1 to left-handed batting Jake Cave. He's 1 out of 2, a fly ball to the warning track and left for an out, opening up the 2nd. A double, a run scored in the 4th, and a sacrifice bunt. And Cave takes a pitch for ball 2.
Something interesting on that check swing that wasn't a check swing. He did swing. Strike 3 by Goodman. I thought the call by the umpire at home plate, Guccione, when he asked the first base umpire, I thought he was signaling that he thought it was a strike.
There's a line drive, left center field. That's down for at least 1, and it will be extra bases for Cave. As the ball goes to the wall, Cave is on his way to 3rd. The throw is high, and it's a triple. A triple out there to the crease in the wall in left center field for Cave, his 5th of the year. How big is that Pages home run right now?
Oh, it's huge. And that is triple central right there in left center field gap. That is so deep from home plate, and Cave knew it right when he hit it, that it would get past the left fielder Nootbaar, and nothing he could do about it. It's just a big, huge area there, and he took a good route to get to the baseball, but by the time you get there, it was an easy triple for Cave.
That brings in Aaron Schunk. The second baseman takes high and outside from Fernandez.
The point I was making about the home plate umpire, there are times where they ask and they don't know, but I think he felt like it was a swing, but he was just looking for backup on it, just by the way he pointed to our first base umpire, Ryan Addington.
1-0 the count. The pitch to the right-handed batter, a strike called, 1-1. In the area where Cave hit the ball for the triple, can you believe Rick Ankiel had a game where he threw 2 runners out from that spot at third base?
No. No.
I witnessed it. Here's a swing and a miss on a pitch up and in, 1-2.
Yeah, I mean, just incredible to think that you could throw a ball from that
far, that
spot
accurately. Ankiel has some arm, I'll tell you that. 1-2 the count on Schunk. The pitch upstairs, ball 2.
Ankiel came up in our broadcast yesterday when Quinn Matthews was given the Baseball America Pitcher of the Year, minor league Pitcher of the Year, 202 punch-outs. The only other Cardinal to get that award ever, the best pitcher in all the minor leagues, was Rick Ankiel.
The pitch, Shunk takes outside. Close call for ball 3, 3-2, with Charlie Blackmon on deck. The Cardinals lead by 3. If Shunk gets on, Blackmon will come up representing the tying run. Fernandez from the stretch with 2 outs. The 3-2 pitch, a liner into right center, an RBI hit. That scores Cave. 2 hits after 2 outs. It's a 2-run lead now, 8-6 Cardinals. And Shunk has driven in runs in all 3 games. He has a 2-hit game. In fact, it's a 2-hit game, all 3 in this series for him. Here's Blackmon. He's driven in 3 runs today and scored 2. He's the tying run. 2 outs in the 8th. The pitch. Blackmon swings and sends it foul out of play off to the left.
He's swinging the bat so well in this series. I mean, he's seeing the ball well. He's been aggressive. Each team with 11 hits now in this game.
Blackmon is 5 for 10. Double, triple, homer, sacrifice fly, hit by pitch. And he has driven in 4 runs. The pitch by Fernandez, high, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the Cardinal bullpen is getting busy. Halverson continues to throw in the bullpen for the Rockies. Cave triple with 2 outs. Shunk an RBI hit. The pitch for Charlie Blackmon. In the dirt, 2-1.
Number 62, Kyle Leahy.
And Leahy is throwing again in the bullpen for the Cardinals. This will probably be Fernandez's last batter one way or the other. The 2-1 pitch with a runner at first and 2 down. Here it comes. Blackmon checks his swing and takes high, 3-1.
When the ball doesn't do what you want it to do, because let's say altitude's a part of it, you tend to want to overthrow, and I think he overthrew that pitch right there.
Dangerous pitch here. 3-1. Blackmon looking for a go pitch. He swings and pops it up. It's foul behind home plate and out of play. On 3-2, Shunk will be running at first base. Goldschmidt will play behind him now, so he'll have a head start. Blackmon back in there for the 3-2 pitch from Ryan Fernandez. With the Cardinals leading by 2, 2 outs in the 8th. The runner goes, the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a long drive, right field. And down the line, it goes foul.
Oh, boy.
Didn't have home run distance, but that was headed toward the corner and beyond the reach of Victor Scott II.
Tell you, off the bat, I wasn't sure it didn't have home run distance, and it wasn't that far off of it. It's 350 down the line. That was probably 340, but it was hooking, and fortunately, it was a foul ball. Victor Scott trying to run it down, couldn't get there, but, man, that just too close for comfort for me.
Charlie Blackmon back to the plate with a 3-2 pitch coming his way. The 38-year-old is wrapping up a major league career this season, this week. The runner at first takes off on the 3-2 pitch here by Fernandez. A swing and a high pop foul down the left field line, out of play. We'll do it again on 3-2 with Shunk going back to first base. Hilliard struck out. Goodman struck out. But Cave lined a triple to the wall in left center field. Scored on a single by Shunk. And Shunk is running on the 3-2 pitch. A big lead. There he goes. The 3-2. Blackmon takes ball 4.
And the plot thickens.
3 base runners in a row after 2 outs. Kyle Leahy is warm in the bullpen for the Cardinals. And here is Ezekiel Tovar, who got a base hit in the 7th inning. And he was left at third base.
And he's going to get one more batter. It's Dusty Blake coming out to talk to Fernandez, so they're going to trust him with one more batter. 3 in a row have reached base, a triple, a single, and a walk. But they want Fernandez to face Tovar.
Tovar and McMahon had base hits to lead off the 7th inning.
And I think the reason here is they like the slider of Fernandez versus the swings that we've seen from Tovar. Assuming that Ryan can get that slider where he wants it, Tovar's been chasing that pitch, and I think they may just like this matchup here, would be what I think.
While the Cardinals are trying to win their 5th straight game, the Rockies are trying to break a 3-game skid. And the Rockies are trying to keep from losing 100 games for the 2nd straight season. Coming into this one, 60 wins and 98 losses.
Well, it's going to be tough. They play the Dodgers next.
Well, here's Tovar. Made outs the first 3 times up. 2 times striking out, lining out to right. He got a base hit in the 7th. The pitch by Fernandez, a swing and a miss on the slider. There you go, Ricky. That was the call from Dusty Blake and the Cardinal bench. Well, Dusty going to the mound.
Got 2 more to go, though.
Strike 1 on Tovar. The runners lead at 1st and 2nd. The pitch. Tovar takes low for a ball. 1-1. Fernandez has thrown 33 pitches out of the bullpen, working 1 inning. The pitch. A swing and a foul. The count is 1-2 on Ezequiel Tovar.
And you have to get at least 1 strike with the fastball. You can't just keep throwing sliders. That was 96. He fouled it off. I would think you go back to the slider here, try to finish him off.
The runners lead at 1st and 2nd. Blackman at 1st, Shunk at 2nd. The Cardinals lead by 2. The pitch. In the dirt, knocked down by Pages.
It was a slider. He just overcooked it a little bit.
Brian Fernandez in his rookie season. 26 years old. The Cardinals picked him as a Rule 5 pick from the Boston Red Sox. The runners lead at 1st and 2nd. The 2-2 pitch for Tovar. Just outside a full count.
Boy, he seemed very uneasy with that pitch. He landed funny. I think he tried to over-break that pitch. Again, that's what you do in this kind of situation, and I think he was out of whack there. He's got to find it here.
The runners lead. There they go. The pitch is swung on and a fly ball. Left center field. That is going to get down and fielded in the gap. 2 runs are going to score on the double by Tovar. We are tied at 8. Going deep in the count cost Fernandez and the Cardinals there. Now Tovar's the go-ahead run with 2 outs in the 8th inning, and that's it for Fernandez. This pitching change is brought to you by Goodwill. Give home, give local, give Goodwill. We will be back.
Enjoy a true St. Louis Cardinals baseball experience. Book your Grand Slam ticket package today at the luxurious Marriott St. Louis Grand, steps away from Busch Stadium. You'll get 2 Cardinals tickets, plus free hotel self-parking, complimentary high-speed internet access, and $20 towards a great pregame or postgame meal at Zinnia Bar and Grill. Grand Slam ticket packages start at $199. Book yours today at MarriottStLouisGrand.com. That's MarriottStLouisGrand.com. Proud hotel partner of the St. Louis Cardinals.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, 2-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right. Find an agent at shelterinsurance.com to get started. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
When your little rookie slides headfirst onto the IL, where fever has you benched, you need Mercy Now. Go to mercynow.net, answer a few questions, and find your best, quickest option for care. With virtual, in-person, digital, and urgent care visits, we've got your bases covered. Find care now at mercynow.net. Mercy, official medical provider of the St. Louis Cardinals.
If you want to know what the players are saying, read Cardinals Magazine. If you want to learn what the front office is thinking, read Cardinals Magazine. If you want to see the stories no one else is writing, read Cardinals Magazine. And if you want to get the most out of following the Cardinals in 2024, start your subscription today. Check out the great subscriber offers at cardinals.com/magazine or call 314-345-9000. Cardinals Magazine. It's all here.
A double by Ezequiel Tovar, his 45th of the season, has tied the game. He's the go-ahead run at second. McMahon lines it to right field. That gets down, and the Rockies have the lead. The ball goes to the corner. McMahon has a double. It is 9-8 Colorado. All of this with 2 outs.
Well, we've seen this kind of game before in Colorado with a big late inning outburst. Leahy, first pitch he throws, fastball up and in, and McMahon turned on it, his second hit of the game.
Oh, that had too much elevation, belt high, and belted to the wall for McMahon's 28th double, and an RBI giving him 64. Now the Rockies are looking to add on with Tolia at the plate. He takes a pitch upstairs.
Of course, the Cardinals do not have JoJo Romero right now. And Matthew Liberatore has pitched a couple of games in a row, so not available. We've already seen King and Steven Matz in this game, so no more lefties left for the Cardinals.
And there's a strike on the outside half of the plate, 1-1. The run is charged to Ryan Fernandez. So he's on the downside of this game and giving up 2 runs. Angel Chavilli's on the upside. The pitch outside a ball. The last out, next to impossible to get here in the 8th inning. They have had 5 consecutive base runners. The walk to Blackman really hurt. Tovar doubled after that to tie it. McMahon doubled to give the Rockies the lead. The pitch is swung on and a drive to center field. Ciani's on the move back. That's over his head off the wall. McMahon scores, and there's another double. Tolia makes it 10-8 Colorado.
Tolia's had a nice afternoon.
That double is his 14th, giving him 54 runs batted in. And here's the 9th man to bat in the inning, Brenton Doyle. He lined out for the last out of the 7th inning. Leahy's pitch is swung on, fouled out of play, and the Rockies are just up there wailing away now. After Hilliard struck out, Goodman struck out. It was Cave's triple that got the line moving.
Nootbaar, Goldschmidt, and Herrera to bat for the Cardinals in the 9th inning.
And here's a pitch high for a ball.
And they'll need at least 2.
10-8 Colorado. Doyle with a wide open stance, widespread. The pitch by Leahy. High pop fly, short right field. Victor Scott comes on. He makes the catch. 9 men came to bat. And the Cardinals, who twice have led by 3 runs, trail by 2, and a do-or-die 9th coming up, 10-8 Colorado.
Join us for a fantastical journey at St. Louis Union Station. Board the St. Louis Wheel, soaring 200 feet into the air all year round. The St. Louis Aquarium at Union Station lets you explore the world's great waterways and over 10,000 amazing creatures. Swing from the ropes course high over the aquarium and get lost in our mirror maze. It's all here at St. Louis Union Station, where the journey is like no other. Create your new memories at stlouisunionstation.com.
There's a certain magic in Cardinals Nation, one that can't be found anywhere else. You don't have to look all that hard to find it. It's on the flag-lined streets, in the packed pubs on game day, on the worn-down birds on bats, on cars, and on windows. It's in every memory, every celebration. Yeah, there's magic here. Can you feel it? Sign up for Cardinals checking with Central Bank and get your choice of Cardinals Performance Polo or Pullover and 2-game tickets. See bank for details, member FDIC.
At Bayer, it is our goal to tackle the challenges of food insecurity by delivering innovation to farmers that help them grow healthy and affordable food in a sustainable way. That's why in communities across the U.S., Bayer has worked with farmers for decades to help put food on the table for those in need, so that together we achieve health for all, hunger for none. Visit Bayer.us.com. That's Bayer.us.com to learn more.
Upgrade your family vacation with an unforgettable escape to the Palm Beaches. From outdoor adventures and laid-back beaches to thrilling family attractions and animal encounters, the Palm Beaches have something for everyone. Discover premier resorts with creative kids clubs that will keep the little ones entertained while you enjoy world-class golf and spas. We are the original, the one, the only. The Palm Beaches. Plan your trip at thepalmbeaches.com.
Seth Halverson is trying to save this game for Angel Chavilli, with the Rockies leading 10-8 in the ninth. And Nootbaar takes a slider down and in, ball one. The Cardinals got 2 in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the fifth, 2 in the eighth. They need 2 to tie it in the ninth inning. Halverson, the fifth pitcher of the day. And here's a swing and a line drive left field. That's caught on the run by Hilliard, 1 out.
I feel like in this game today, and I'm not going to say Cardinal pitchers, I'm going to say every pitcher, both sides, it's almost been like you're pitching with one hand tied behind your back because the breaking pitches don't work, so then you've got to just get by with fastballs and location, and it's almost turned into a kind of a defensive style of pitching here today, really both teams.
Halverson with a 2-1 record, a 1.86 ERA. Faces Paul Goldschmidt, who takes strike one. It's the 11th game for Halverson. He has 1 save and 2 save opportunities. 1 out in the ninth. The Cardinals down by 2. The pitch. Goldschmidt fouls one back to the screen, and it's 0-2.
7th round pick out of Tennessee, and he's apparently their closer of the future, or certainly of the present and maybe the future.
The Cardinals have been out hit 14-11, and they trail 10-8. This has been a good old-fashioned American League game here in a National League city. The pitch, a swing, and that ball's fouled down the right field line. Goldschmidt and Nootbaar. Nootbaar homered. Paul followed with a home run in the first. Goldie hit the ball that went off the left fielder Jones' glove for an error that brought a run in the second inning. Since then, a ground out and a strikeout. Goldschmidt uses his batter's timeout. The home plate area is in shadows that go from the Rockies dugout across home plate in fair territory out toward left field. Halverson with the pitch. Goldschmidt strikes out swinging. The Cardinals are down to their last out. With 2 outs in the 8th inning, the Rockies got the line moving for 5 runs, 5 hits with a walk. And it's Brendan Donovan pinch hitting here for Ivan Herrera.
And Alec Burleson in the on-deck circle to bat for Ciani if we get that far.
The Cardinals are down to their last out. The pitch. A swing and a miss, strike one. Donovan pinch hitting here. Herrera had a home run and a walk today. Halverson working from the stretch with nobody on. The pitch inside all the way to the backstop.
He's rushing it up there. He's throwing 99 miles an hour.
The Cardinals had an 8-5 lead going to the bottom of the 8th.
And had 2 outs.
And had 2 outs on strikeouts. When the Rockies erupted for 5, lead 10-8. The 1-1. Donovan swings, fouls it out of play, and the Cardinals are down to their last strike. What a turnaround, but from the very first inning, we had an idea this was going to be more than a wild afternoon, and it has been. Donovan's trying to keep this game going. The pitch. He swings and fouls it back to the screen with a good swing.
Well, Burleson's in the on-deck circle because he has the potential power to tie it if Donnie can get on.
1 ball, 2 strikes on the pinch hitter, Brendan Donovan. Halverson straightens with nobody on base, 2 outs, and the Cardinals down to their last strike. The pitch is swung on, foul to the screen again. Donovan pinch hitting here for Ivan Herrera. Donovan shortens up on the bat about an inch. The pitch by the right-hander is low for a ball. 2-2. One thing for sure, Donovan is going to make Halverson earn this. 10-8 Colorado, 2 outs in the Cardinal ninth inning. They're playing Donovan to pull on the infield. The pitch.